I'm gonna run headfirst at an ambush.
You're gonna run head first into what?
A crossbow. A German armbrust.
Ah.
Armbrust.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yes. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Pregame for the Saturday Night Greyhawk. We are here getting started with our players filing into Roll20 and into the Discord for the chat. And you are listening to the sounds of Sirenscape. And Marcel, our player from overseas, he has an exciting announcement. Marcel, go ahead. Tell everybody what's come out this week.
Warhammer 3? Or what?
Okay, Warhammer 3, yes.
Oh, well, Warhammer 3. It's a great game.
Right. Okay, all right.
Still has a few bugs right now.
Yes. So, now, have you been working on that game or
No.
just playing it? Okay.
I have made some mods for it. I am going to make some mods for it, but right now I'm just playing.
Okay. All right. Because, yeah, I know last week you were working on a project for making some mods.
For Warhammer 2, I can port them over to Warhammer 3, so the mods are already done.
Ah,
Right
wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's cool. Yeah. And so, how is everybody else doing this evening?
Doing good. Looking forward to another exciting week.
Yes. It looks like we are having a full house tonight, which is good.
Oh yes, I'm gonna change from my two-handed sword to my sword and shield. Just so you know.
Okay.
I need all the defense I can get.
Yeah, possibly. As ogres have been spied.
Or I get squashed into mincemeat.
Well, it's pretty hard to squash a paladin, but ogres do like to squash things, so. And they smell pretty bad, so having that shield with the lilac scent on the inside, that's good, because then,
I put some incense and holy water on the inside.
Yeah, it blocks some of the stench from the ogres. All right, by the clock in the system tray, it looks like it's the bottom of the hour. So we will say welcome everybody to Saturday Night Greyhawk. My name is DM Galabond. I am joined on the Discord and in the Roll20 by the players. And tonight, we are having our second try at session 29 of the game. I think we have a full house. Last week we had, some weather and some people under the weather and some people out of town. And we just didn't have enough to run a game in good conscience because of the PCs that would be missing. So, tonight we are going to resume our battle in the dungeons underneath the Temple of Elemental Evil. And the party has made an incursion into some areas where they knew there were some ogres. They killed a couple of hobgoblins, and now hobgoblins or bugbears, one of the two. They killed, I think, hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins. It's hobgoblins.
Yep. And they saw some ogres, and they know that they're in for another fight. And now their gnoll allies have told them that up at the north end of this hallway, there is a potential ambush point. So what I am going to do is I am going to bring us to our is our bring us to our exploration music, and players, I think you have something of a strategy. So we're still in initiative order. We stopped at the top of the last round. So Talon, you are up. What would you like to do?
Well, I really didn't pay much attention to the strategy conversation. I know there's something about a split, but I don't really have. Well, I'm not the tank, so doesn't matter. So
I'm the tank. I take half of the units and go through the hallway.
Yeah, you're gonna go back the other way, right?
I'm gonna go through the hallway.
Which way?
Right here. This way. Through the crossbow hallway.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to flank them. While some of us are going the other way around.
Yeah, I thought you were going around the other way, but okay.
That wouldn't make much sense. The tanks are going last.
No, I thought you were going around to go in the open door.
Here's fire.
Back here. Yeah.
There's fire on the way.
Yeah, then we would wait. So, anyway. So, I think I am going to throw up my cloak and I am going to try to sneak up the hall to see if I can get a peek inside the arrow slit, since you said it starts at about 2 feet off the ground.
Yes. So let me go over here to the move silently. All right. So I'll go ahead and make a roll for your move silent check. Okay. You step around the corner and you hear the leather of your armor creak, and you hear a voice in Gnoll beyond. We have them coming. They are coming up the hall. So it seems like you were not able to be as sneaky silent as possible. It was fortunately, it was a 97 out of 50 on that die roll. So yeah, sometimes the die work with you, and sometimes the polyhedral.
Sometimes you die because of the die.
I can't remember what was this here.
Fire. You burning hand. Burning hand on hay.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clove.
If I heard it as soon as I came around the corner. Then
yeah, you did.
Back,
yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. And so it seems pretty clear that the jig is up, and they know that you guys are here. So the next thing that happens is we have an ogre, and the ogre will go. Oh my goodness. Ogre will go there. And that ogre will that ogre will go there. And then Min, you are up. So you're over here by this fire.
Mm-hmm.
And as you watch, there's some more combustible stuff in this room that looks like it is going to try to catch fire. So
we were sorry. It's been 2 weeks. I've slept since then. We started the fire because we wanted to make sure we drove the ogre or whatever it was from coming back.
No, I think you just wanted to kill them with burning hands.
Yes, you killed them with burning hands, and they fell into the rags. You fell into the rags, and the rags caught fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, was there a door?
Where the S is, it's a secret door that's now open. Okay. But the way out is the door down here.
Well, I know, but
yeah.
So I'm going to try to shut the door and walk away like nothing happened.
Okay. All right.
Because that way the fire will hopefully stay in the room for a little while longer.
Yeah. Yeah. And the gnolls say, when you come out, they say, "Smell like hobgoblin barbecue."
Just for you.
Oh, no good once cooked. Better raw.
Okay. And
right.
She hurries to catch up with you guys.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a double move, so whatever your move is. Probably, yeah. Yeah, well, it's a minute. You can get over there, and that's right.
Nothing. Everything's good.
I forgot. These rounds are a whole minute. So these guys would it takes them a full round, but
that's
so
a
they
big
can't
block in the path.
Yeah, they can't attack anybody, but with a whole minute they can get out there.
Okay.
Brother Took. Well, let's see.
Stay back, Brother Tuck.
It's still the same fight. So everybody that had the I think it's the bless that he had going. Everybody should still have that up. So that is in. And then the gnolls, the enemy gnolls. They begin to come out, and or actually they begin to howl. They don't come out. They seem like they're kind of queuing up back here behind their big bruisers, ready to go once the big bruisers have gotten out of the hallway. Alcott and the mercenary hirelings, what would you like them to do?
They shall go with me to attack the ogre. But I would move with them.
Okay. Well, they will then move.
We're all at 14.
Yeah. And you want Burrell to go with the paladin as well?
I want the heaviest armor of them to go with the front line, and after that, archers.
Okay. So that would mean probably Burrell would be in the front rank with you.
Yep, and after us, archers.
Yep, and yeah, the rest of them probably have their crossbows.
As much archers as we can get in there.
Okay. And Archimedes. Do we have Bob? Yeah, we do have Bob.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I'm going to move to this side is what I'd like to do.
Yep, you can move through your ally spaces. And with those ogres conveniently blocking the hallway, the guy on the crossbow behind the arrow slit doesn't
Can't
have a
see
shot.
nothing.
Not unless he wants to shoot his ally in the back.
Well, I would appreciate it. Join Clang Allen! Shoot your ally now!
So as I'm running by there, I make myself as wide as possible. Hey, I'm available. Shoot me.
And the ogres snarl as you run past. Arcturus. Actually, the ogres kind of look a little bit befuddled because they just see more. They just see more gnolls out here, but the gnolls are looking at them and snarling and drooling.
Would I be able to take 2 shots at him?
You move up here, take 2 shots, and then run on. Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Jumping through with 2 shots.
Yeah. Just to see. Never know.
Take out his eyes. He only has 2 of them.
He only has 2.
Probably. I'm not sure. I've never studied the anatomy of ogres. Maybe he has just 1. Or 3. Come on.
And do we get the +1? Is that what you were saying?
Yes. Everyone who was blessed gets it.
And who was being blessed?
A lot of us. I remember I was blessed, but I don't know all. I think almost all of us.
I think if you have the little
I only know we didn't put anything next to us to mark who's blessed.
Oh, I thought we did, because I thought we had put the little angel wings.
No, that wasn't what we put next to it. Or we would have just 1 blessed unit. And that's Brother Tuck himself. Pretty selfish blesser.
Oh, that's right. I think it's everybody that was within 50 feet of him.
Yes, and I think that was everyone.
Yeah, so it... Whoops, Archimedes. No,
is that?
You don't want to put the X to yourself.
I'm trying to get out of this. I thought that's what it was. Okay.
He threw the arrows back at him.
Okay, the 2 12s will miss.
Yeah.
All right. So, that was Archimedes. Now, Arcturus.
Yes.
You can go and Burrell will...
You're with me. The other archers
Right.
get behind us and shoot at them. Charge!
Okay. Oh, okay. You can't go past the first one. You gotta... He's blocking the hallway. Yeah, so you can go right.
Question. Am I seeing 1 ogre or not? I just see the ogre up here.
We only see 1 on our screen.
Oh, you only see 1 on your screen.
Oh no! It's an invisible ogre! The ring of invisibility. Or in this case, the belt of invisibility around his finger.
I see what's going on, so reload your, or just refresh your Roll20 and see if that
Will do.
makes the second one appear. That is strange. So I'm looking at the other computer and I could see what you guys were seeing. All right.
Nope, he's not there. At least for me, he isn't.
Okay. And yeah, and on the streaming computer, Roll20 is still loading. All right, come on. There you go. There it goes. Jeez, Louise.
I can't see it either, and I refreshed.
Same here.
Okay. That's really strange.
Maybe he just
Are you sure it's
ran
not
away.
on the right? You've got it on the right map level?
Let me try changing it. Yep, it says it's on the token level, but I move off the token level, I'll move it back on, and no, it's still not Why is that not showing up? Hey, because he's on the initiative. Ogre 2 is on the initiative, and he's right here in this square. But
Ogre 2 is not on the initiative for me.
Oh, he's not on the initiative for you?
I only have one ogre, and it's at 9.
Right, and
Yeah, I'm seeing what Marcel's saying.
It's Ogre's shadow that's attacking us now. Just 2 times the Ogre 1.
goodness gracious.
Well, maybe it's an ogre mage and it's invisible.
True.
No, this guy is not an ogre mage. Well, goodness, you stupid thing. Well, what happens if I move this guy?
Well, he moves.
Okay.
Now he's standing before me.
Oh, all right. So I'll tell you what. We'll swap positions. The second guy I moved up to the top of the hall, and this guy I moved down. So now you can attack this guy.
Yeah. Okay. Still can't see the second one, but I'll deal with that.
Yeah, that's strange.
Go after the ogre that's not invisible. And I try to hit him with my sword. Come on, weapons there. That's a nice broadsword. Come on, this to hit.
Ooh, okay. That bounces off his rubbery hide.
Not enough to pierce it.
Not enough to pierce it.
I'll go back behind my shield.
Okay. And
Shield +2. Which means I have a -2 now to hit.
Right, okay. So they get a -2, or your armor class is 2 better. Right?
-2.
Okay. Yep. Your armor class is -2. All right. So, Burrell will come up with his sword, and he will attempt to attack. Oh gosh, he hits armor class 6, and
we know it.
Then these guys, these 4, they have their crossbows, so they will shoot over your heads at this guy, and they will go 1 attack. 2 attack. 3 attack. 4 attack. Okay, so that's 2 hits and 2 misses.
Okay, they have an armor class of 5.
Yes. So the first one deals 5 damage, and the third one deals 2 damage. So that is 7 damage. And this is one that was already hurt in a previous fight. So after those additional crossbow hits, he is now bloodied. So that is that. All right. And so the rest of these mercenary guys, they will come and kind of fill in, because they can't quite get up there. Hallway's not big enough. All right, and Quint.
All right. If I move here, can I shoot over their heads and get the ogre?
Sure.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure how tall the hallway was.
Yeah. The hallways here are like about 15 feet tall or 15 feet high, and the ogres are nearly 10 feet tall.
Yeah, that's why they're so high, the hallways.
All right.
That thing would have been crawling.
I will go there and take a couple of shots at this thing.
Ooh,
Ooh,
dang, son.
Well, I get
that's some nice shots.
We're plus
You
4
get-
to hit, or plus
right.
plus 5. With
Oh,
the,
no.
blast.
Because you have the giant kin is your favorite enemy, right?
Right.
I
And
didn't
you
use my
are-
+1 on my attack from the bless. But doesn't matter. I forgot it.
And then I got a question
4.
on that. Does he just get that, or does he get the bless also?
Oh, he did. He added plus
Okay.
5 to his attack.
Yeah, I had
Okay, perfect.
total of
Yeah.
plus 5.
So a total of 4 damage. All right.
Yeah,
so
unfortunately, the plus 4 doesn't go to damage too. Just
Yeah.
for that,
this guy is looking pretty woozy here. Anything else for you?
no, he's gonna stay there to keep an eye on the ogre.
Okay, and then that means that your gnoll allies, your gnolls, have a.
Sorry. I had to answer the door.
No, okay, that's all right. We're not up to your turn yet. So they have longbows. So the 3 of them will go ahead and try to shoot at so that's 6 attacks at the first ogre. So 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's see what they do with the damage. 5. Oh, okay, 5 and 5, 10. All right, so with that, this ogre is out. And he is down. And we will mystically say that he kind of disappears out of the way. And now you see the second ogre that is over there behind him, up at the end of the hall. So you see that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so there's 2 more shots from gnolls at the last guy. That's a hit. And that's a miss. Alright, so 1 bout of damage to that guy, 4 points of damage. So, alright, that is your gnolls. And Talon, we're back up to you.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna run down the hall to the junction and make sure nothing's coming from up north there.
Okay. What you see to the north is you see the hallway continues ahead, and then it appears to make a little dog.
Kind of like the ones we've seen elsewhere.
Kind of like.
Little angle.
Yeah, kind of like that. And the hallway seems clear ahead of you, all the way to where it turns.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna hang out here for now because there's not a lot I can do down there. So.
Okay. You guys do hear from the door that the ogre came out of, and a door that's on the opposite side of this hallway. You guys, I'm going to go here, and I am going to that, and then I am going to go here, and I am going to do that. And then I am going to go here, and I am going to do this. All right. Okay, so all right. So rewinding a little bit, those of you in the hallway before Talons go, you see this door pop open, and a human in some brown, in some armor, covered by a brown robe, pokes a head out and kind of like then just sort of waves his hand at and makes a face like the ogre thinks. And then you also hear from beyond this door, in addition to the baying of the gnolls, you hear growls of some larger creatures as well. Not quite sure what those are because you can't see them yet. So that is their turn. That's Talon's turn. Then the next thing that happens is there's kind of a rumbling, roaring, and a voice cries out in a harsh guttural language, and sounds like it's giving orders, but I don't think any of you can understand that. Does anybody have ogre as a language?
Nope. Not me.
Let me see.
Gnoll, dwarvish, human.
No, I got halfling, common, elven, goblin, and gnoll.
Okay.
Trying to find where I see that on my
Should be on your proficiencies tab.
Thank you. No, common, and elvish. Nope, that's it.
Yep. All right. And
I do speak giant and orc.
Let me just double check and see what. What?
Did you just say giant orc?
Giant, orc. I don't know that I want to meet a giant orc.
Neither do I.
Yes, that.
It would probably be the easiest giant to kill.
It probably would be. Let me just double check here in this.
The strongest giant is the giant dwarf.
Well, you see, they yeah, okay, all right. So that appears to have been in a language that you all do not understand. All right. So that is that. Now, this ogre will. He comes down here. He says, And he takes a big, huge weapon that he has. It looks like a two-handed club in the ogre's hand, and it kind of, it's not quite as big around as a telephone pole, but it's kind of very much larger than a club that any of you all would use.
Telephone.
And he tries to smash the guys in the front with it. So they just get one attack. So he is going to go after Big Shiny Metal Man and try to hit Arcturus.
Big man in a tin can.
Does he get any kind of...
-1.
He gets a -1 to hit
He's
you.
in my hour.
He's an evil.
He isn't evil. Then he doesn't.
I said he, because he's evil, he gets the -1.
If he wasn't, he wouldn't.
Yep, and he strikes only a armor class 13, so that misses you
entirely.
Yes.
Big shiny man stands.
Yes, and Min, you are up.
Okay, so still invisible. I creep along, creep. And everybody seems occupied with the ogre, which, well, I can't really do anything about because everybody's in my way. So I'm gonna go this way. Is there a hall there?
Oh, there is a hall there. Let me tell you.
Don't want to have somebody sneaking up behind us. Creep.
Kinda what you see here. Okay, you see that this...
Okay, go ahead.
You see that this opens up into a room, and you see that there are a bunch of giant rats in that room.
Crap.
Make me a dexterity check.
A dex check, alright. Just roll my dexterity.
Yep.
Just make sure. Okay. Nope. I trip.
Yeah, you're kind of startled by seeing these rats in there, and you notice several of them kind of look towards the hall, and they raise their little noses in the air, and they do that thing like they're trying to sniff the air.
Shit.
And a couple of them look like maybe they're interested in moving in that direction.
Hey, since I stumbled over my feet, kind of go back. And I think, how far can I go before end of my turn?
You have a minute, so you can get back up into the hallway if you wanted to.
And I go back over to Brother Tuck and go, Brother Tuck, lots of rats.
Rats,
that... And she, takes off her cloak, drops her hood for a moment, and points down the hallway. Lots of rats. Big rats.
Ugh.
I don't think we want those coming up behind us.
That's not good. We should let the others know. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else Min wants to do on her turn? Okay. So for the moment, she is. All right. All right, and then Brother Tuck. He will come up here. He will say, be wary. Min says that down this hallway to the south, there's a chamber that has a lot of giant rats. We should we should be on the lookout for those. And they say, all right, we'll tell some of the rest of them. And then Brother Tuck will come back to you and say to Min, do you know, are there any of our allies? Actually, he looks and he points to this guy. He says, are there any more of our ally gnolls behind us? If they are, maybe let them know so that they can come and help guard the rear.
She's like, yeah, there were 2 when I left the room. So
Okay.
those 3, yeah.
Perhaps let them know when you get a chance. And then he will come up and he will start to tell Quint about the rats. And that's all he can do on his turn.
Why'd it have to be rats?
Yeah. And after the rousing speech, commanding tones by whatever it was that was in there, you hear the gnolls bay some more. And then, stepping out into the hallway, let's see. That does appear. Okay. You see a bugbear. And now, bugbear over the editions of D&D, because back in 2nd edition, they used to be large creatures. Now they're just tall, medium creatures. Yeah.
That's because they're a playable race. No.
That's true. So,
Can't have large playable races. I don't know why. I like
then,
large.
yes. Then, well, it's a funny thing. Like, I don't know if anybody played much World of Warcraft, but when they introduced or I guess they had from the beginning that you could play ogres, and then when they introduced the Minotaurs, or the Tauren, I guess as they're called in that IP, as a playable race, there are certain areas of certain cities that the Tauren couldn't go through the doors because the doors weren't big enough for them with their horns and everything. And so you'd see people, they'd kind of, I think eventually they patched it so that you could, if there was a door there, you could pass through the wall. But for a while, there were people that would just go and park their characters like running into the doorway, just sitting there on run right at the doorway, and they couldn't get through because their Tauren was too tall. Oh, that was kind of funny.
Great.
Classic.
Yeah. All right.
Very
So
real
that's-
problem, you know.
Yeah, that's the bugbear. Alcott is like, okay, another volley of crossbows, guys. And so he leads, there's going to be 8 of them that will shoot. 4 of them that will shoot. Sorry. Because they have crossbows. They don't have longbows. So
Need to reload.
Yep. Okay, that's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a miss. So 2 hits, 1 for 5, and 1 for 3. So they hit for 8. It's -8, and with that, this guy is bloodied. All right.
Wasn't he already blooded?
No, well, it was the other one that was there that was bloody. I took the other one off the battlefield, the one that you guys can never see.
Okay.
Secret
yeah.
agent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Secret. Hey.
All right, and then Burrell will attack with his weapon, and he gets this. Oh, yeah, he hits -6. Armor class -6. He deals 7 damage.
Nice slice.
Yes. He says, "Oh, thank you." And then Archimedes, you are up. You can kind of step into an ally space and shoot, and then step back out if you need to. Bob, you there? Looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna grab these gnolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna go with
Talon?
Alan.
Oh, a Talon. Okay. All right.
That direction.
All right. So you tell them, and they will nod, and they will follow you on their turn.
Didn't even shoot before he ran away.
Yeah. Now, Arcturus, you are up.
Well, I'm kind of squished in here, so there's only one thing I can do.
Clear a path ahead.
Yeah. Right through this ogre.
Come on.
I need a pickaxe.
Or just a really good hit with your sword.
Yep. Well, wait. This is wrong. Now.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right. So roll some
Finally.
damage. 6. Arcturus, how would you like to kill this ogre?
I slice open its belly,
Ooh. Okay.
so its entrails fall off, and I get bloody.
Yes.
And as he
And-
showers in entrails. Ew.
There's slippery blood and entrails all over the floor.
Disgusting.
And a giant body lying in this hallway.
Yeah, well,
Who?
yeah, you guys can get past the obstacle of a dead person, so.
Yeah, but that's a
Okay.
dead ogre.
Yeah, dead ogre. So we'll just do that.
Need to climb over it.
Quint, you can move through allies, or there's a big tall bugbear at the end of the hall if you want to try to take a shot.
I will take a shot at that. I'm gonna assume that's not gonna qualify as a giant.
They're goblinoids.
Okay.
Bugbears and hobgoblins are goblinoids.
I didn't think that changed in this edition.
Did you remember your +1 from the bless?
I did the +1 for the bless, yeah.
Okay, so then that's a miss.
Okay.
2 misses.
He'll move over here out of the way then this turn. Free up a little
Okay.
more space.
All right. And then the last thing that happens in the turn is that these guys will come over with Archimedes. This guy will come over here, and they will join Talon and Archimedes. All right. And I think that is it for the round. All right, let me look and see. Yes, okay. So then what we need to do is we need to do this. We need to bring this thing up. Come on. Come on. Right. Okay, so oh, did I Did I not have one? No, I had one selected. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Come on. There we go. Alright, so, come on, you. And then we will put these in ascending order. And the you hear a voice in common say, "Move it, you hairy oaf!" Yelling at the bugbear. But the bugbear is there in the hall. Talon, you are up. What would you like to do?
Well, as I have a newfound squad, I'm just going to go up the hall.
Okay.
Probably go up to here and see what I see be up that way.
Okay. Well, I can be precise here. Oops. I do this. Okay, there we go. I can. Yeah, that's probably about right. You can see that continues up that way. It straightens out and continues on north.
Okay, I may creep up a little bit more.
Okay, then in that case, what you can see is you can. Oops. You can see. We'll say. Up to about there. There. And then probably a little bit like that. And then like so. Alright. So you can see that there is a fork in the path.
Alright, well, I'm just going to wait for squad to catch up.
Okay. Alright. The next sound that you all hear is the sound of more bellowing from beyond this door over here, and you see like a big hand come out and just sort of slap the bugbear on the back to get it to try to push him down the hall. Then the rats. No, rats in this edition, they've got a lot of movement. These rats, they just come out here and they kind of come up the hallway, now seemingly drawn by the sound of battle and perhaps the scent of fresh meat. Let's just bring those guys into the hallway there. And then same for these guys and then these guys. Alright, so there's a bunch of rats. And Quint, Brother Tuck, and Min all see those rats there, and they kind of are looking at their noses or sniffing the air. and they look hungry. All right, ogres bleed. Men, somebody had suggested a course of action to you. It's up to you what you do.
I apologize. I had stepped away, and perhaps I missed that.
Don't think so. It was when you were talking with Brother
sorry.
Tuck. Yeah.
So I will quickly run down here. Boop.
Yep.
And I will say in Knoll, come this way. We have lots of rats. We have to fight off the rats.
And they kind of wrinkle their
Fresh
noses.
meat.
And they say, okay, we'll come.
And then she runs past this guy, kind of pulls on his arm a little bit. Come on, fresh rats. And then I will get back over here.
And Brother Tuck says, ooh, rats. Ooh. And he sort of backs up a little bit. And then the gnolls yammer up in the room beyond the bugbear. And then the bugbear comes down the hallway towards Arcturus and Burrell. And the bugbear, let's see.
Just try it!
Yes, he gets only one attack. And he...
Well, I think he has 5 feet extra range.
Yeah, let me double check. And yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he has like a big, he has a big morning star that he is wielding. So he will again try to hit the big metal guy. And he's evil, so he gets the -1 to his attack.
Yeah,
it's an AC 12. Yep. And then the mercenaries, they will shoot with their crossbows. So crossbow 1. Crossbow 2. That's a hit. Crossbow 3. It's a miss. Crossbow 4. That's a miss. Okay, so 1 hit for 5 damage. Alright, so this guy takes 5 damage from a crossbow. And Burrell will try to hit with his magic sword.
Bill and magic helmet.
AC 2, and he deals 3 damage. And just like that, Archimedes, they are... oh, no, you're over here. What are you doing, Archimedes? You gonna follow Talon?
Yes.
Okay, so you can run up there behind Talon. And anything else while you're doing that?
If there wasn't any obvious doors on this side, was going
No.
to do my little...
Oh, do your check. It's
Yeah.
like you get like one or two in a d6 or something like that. Is that correct?
I believe
Okay.
so.
All right.
Let's just roll a d6 here.
Yep. Roll a d6. No, you don't seem to notice anything.
Okay.
All right. Then Arcturus.
Ooh,
This bugbear's in
I
front
forgot
of
the
you.
1+1, but there it is. It's still just a 6.
Just a 6. Okay, that'll miss.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was hoping
bounces
for
off
more
of-
guts.
Yeah, it bounces off of his furry hide. Doesn't seem to bite into his flesh.
Always the
Quint.
furries.
Yeah. Quint,
Well,
what would
since
you
we've
like to
got
do?
some new friends over here, I'll come over here and start working on the rats until some backup hopefully will arrive from somewhere.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You go ahead, and then I'll have Martin and Garland attack. But go ahead and get your attack. AC of 2. That's going to hit the rats.
All right.
4. That will take one of the rats out. So let's. Let me do this. I'll put an X through that, and I will move it to the genome layer. Is that? Nope, that wasn't the rat. That was on there. Okay, so good. All right. Then Martin and Garland will come over, and they will get into position here, and they will try to hack at the rats as well with their long swords. So one attack. That's a miss. Another attack. That's also a miss. Okay. So they apparently are not much good at fighting rats either. And your gnoll allies. Okay. This pod of gnolls over here, they follow Archimedes and Talon up the hallway. Whoops. And then these gnolls over here, they come over and they take up position here to try to help with rat patrol. All right, and yeah, let me see, what do these guys have for armament? Oh yeah, okay, they can. One of them can take a swing. That'll miss. All right. And next. Okay, finally, the doors are cleared. You see several humanoids come boiling out of this room. These are humans that appear to be wearing leather armor, and they have cloaks on that have a brown color. Another one sort of pokes his head out the door, but does not move all the way into the hallway. Kind of appears to be looking down the hallway, as though assessing the situation. Sees the bodies of the two ogres. Sees blood dripping from the hobgoblin, and then looks across the hallway and gives some sort of hand signal into this room, and then ducks back into the room, and you do not see him anymore. So, that's going on there. Talon, you are up.
Well, I don't know of anything else going on, and I'm trying to look for a way around. So I am going to move up to the end of this little fork here and see what's off in this direction and that direction. Okay, I guess I heard the bugbear belch.
Yeah. Yes. Goodness.
Bugbears truly are disgusting.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. So,
Just role playing. Just role playing.
Exactly.
You can kind of see just the edge of something at the edge of your light. Let me pull up a description for you. Okay. I did not open this before the session, so now I have to go and find it and open it. Fortunately, I know where I keep it, but it is okay. So now we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do. All right. The floor of the room. The floor of the room at the end of this corridor, where it appears to open up, is very different. Instead of the rough fieldstone or the worked fieldstone like all the rest of this place is, it looks like that is a greenish brown marble floor with veins of black in it. So that is what appears to be at the end of this angled corridor.
Seems like a waste for a dungeon.
Yeah. Who knows? And let me see. While you're here, you can see about 3 squares up further this way. And you see that continues on to the north. All right. So, anything else for Talon?
I'll probably just move a little further north and then just wait.
Okay. All right. A big head looks like an ogre's head sticks out into the corridor behind these humans and bellows something at them, and looks furiously down the hallway towards you guys. And then it's the turn for the rats. So the rats come up, and they're basically the way these rats are situated. There's There's 2 of them that can attack. Each character right there in front of them. Only 4 of them can get in there to attack. So they will try to bite at your mercenary. 2 of them will. They're trying to hit that, so that's a miss. That's a miss, and then 2 of them will try to bite at Quint, and that's a miss, and that's a miss. All right. So the ogres bleed. Min, what would you like to do?
I would actually like My sling will not do much, so I am going to. I wanted to double check on something real quick. I apologize. Okay, I would like to actually spend one of my spell points and cast sleep on the rat.
Okay. And is it a what is the point and what is the radius from that point in this edition?
Sleep spell cause one or more creatures other than undead and certain other creatures. Okay. All creatures affected sleep spell within 30 feet of each other. The number of creatures can be affected is a function of the hit dice or levels. The spell affects 2d4 hit dice of monsters. Monsters with 4+3 hit die are unaffected.
Right.
Okay, the center of the area of effect is determined by the spellcaster. Creatures with the least hit dice are affected first, and partial effects are ignored. Okay, so if let me grab out my little Snapchat thing here. Oh yeah, that would work wonderful. Okay, I could even do it here. Yay, almost. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of shoot for back here.
Okay.
And then that way I can make sure that I get everybody except us. And let's see here.
Say like you're starting it. You're starting it.
Template.
I think try roll spell effect. Let's see. Yes. See, because it affects 7 hit dice of monsters. All right, now giant rats. They are. I think they're 1/2 hit die each. No, they're 1/4 hit die each.
Oh.
So
send a flu.
1/4. 1/4 hit dice means that you affect 7, so you can affect 28 rats. Starting with the ones closest to the center of the spell. And you said it was back here as the center?
Yep, I wanted to make sure that our creatures were not included, so...
So, that is going to be... that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, okay. So basically all the rats are just dead.
Wow. All of a sudden you see her go, wavity, 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 boo. And all of them go, poo.
Yep. And
almost like synchronized rat killing.
Yep. And they all fall asleep, and their little rodent chests rise and fall, and their little paws quiver with dreams of running after cheese. And they sleep very peacefully until somebody decides to coup de grace. But that's going to be a while, because in this level it lasts 5 rounds per level. So you're level 4 now, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So it lasts 20 rounds.
Wow.
So
at this point in time, I look at the others down the hallway and go, do that kind of like creepy shh Don't wake the rats.
Yeah. Well, we can say that, and Quint, I'll let you speak for it when your turn comes up. If you say that the people with you coup de grace the rats, then we'll just say they spend a few rounds and that happens. But we'll let you make that determination when your turn comes up. And Brother Tuck hears the oohs and ahs from the
Min has this little maniacal look of like,
yes.
So good.
And he will walk up to Min and he says, Saint Cuthbert teaches us that humility is a virtue. If you can do a good in secret, do so. Bringing an audience to see your deeds is the way of vanity.
She kind of looks up at him and then she just sticks out her tongue at him and is like, ugh.
And
walks away.
Yeah.
Right here, heresy?
And Brother Tuck just comes over here to see what's going on with the battle. All right. The gnolls, they yammer because, well, there's not a whole lot they can do right now because there's still fire going on over in that other room. The bugbear will attack. Didn't have any luck hitting the big metal man, so he will try the other guy, who's not much easier to hit. And he misses him too. All right. Alcott and the other guys, they will fire their crossbows. Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. Infuriating. Hey, that's a hit. Miss. Okay, so 2 damage. Alright, so this guy takes 2 more damage. And now he is bloodied. And then Burrell will attack him. And when we get to the end of this round, we're going to take our break. Burrell will attack. Oh, yes. And 9 damage. And Arcturus, it looks like this guy is on his last legs. So Archimedes, yes. Archimedes, are you following Talon?
Point here, I'm just going to tell him that if we don't find either secret door around, I was also going to ask these gnolls where these two always lead to.
Oh, okay.
Once we get there, that's where I would be asking.
All right. All right, their turn is coming up soon, so
right. Okay.
They will come up this way, and they will say, straight ahead is way to get to temple of Earth Priesties. They nasty, not good people. And then they point this way, and they say, that way, scary room, ceiling, fly down and attack you.
Aha.
And so
I'll be signaling Talon here to venture back.
Okay. All right. And Arcturus, you have a big bugbear in front of you.
I have an opening to kill something.
Yes.
Come on. I still forgot the +1, but I got a same roll. Well, not for me.
Golly. Okay.
Dang it.
Quint.
I'll tell the gnolls and the two mercenaries here to finish off the rats.
Okay.
And then he's going to come over here and take a couple of shots at the bugbear here.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, that's a hit with the second arrow. All right, Quint, how do you kill this bugbear?
As the bugbear was like raising its club up to strike again, the arrow got him under the chin.
Okay, and he collapses on the floor. And he is out of the fight. Okay. And the gnolls, they will begin to make their way down the hallway, following. I keep forgetting these guys when the other mercenaries go. They go along and they start working on slaughtering the rats on the floor. All right. And that is the end of the round. So, players, we're going to go ahead and take our break. Viewers, thank you guys for joining us this evening. I'm going to take us back to our tavern and bring the music up, and I'll raise that a little bit. And we're going to be away for about 10 minutes, and then we will return. So let's see. And, oops. And I am going to mute, and players, you can stay here and chat, or you can go over to the off-stream channel and chat, and I'll be back in a few. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and go back here to our battle sounds. And all right. We are back at the top of the round. Everybody back from break?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as the bugbear falls, Arcturus, you see 4 humans. These 4 that have the brownish cloaks and the leather armor on, and they come running.
Repent now, and you will be spared.
And yeah, they have long swords out, and they're like, surrender now, and you may have the honor of being sacrifices.
Prepare to fight.
And they come running up. 2 of them, 2 of them can come at you with their swords. The other 2 seem to be torn between whether they want to try to use crossbows or swords, but neither one's going to do them any good because their buddies are in front of them. So you'll get 2 attacks coming at you with swords. So 1 attack on each of you. And they are evil, so they have the -1 to hit.
Yep.
Arcturus, and that's going to miss. And then they try to hit Burel, and that misses as well. All right. Talon.
Well, after hearing what Archimedes was telling me, I'm just going to start running back down this way. No point going further.
Okay. Well, Archimedes, did you want to talk to him, or did you just say, were you indicating that you guys should about face and go back the other way?
Yeah, it was since these guys had told me what this was, then I was telling Talon that, hey, that's a no-go. You need to head back.
Okay. All right. So he can... Yep, you can run back as far as you want to, Talon, towards the battle. But if you get over there, it'll just use up your whole turn running. Then we have finally stepping out into the hallway. There is an ogre patrol leader. And he is a little bit tougher looking and a little bit bigger ogre. And he roars behind these 2 humans who kind of give a little squeak and move up a little bit away from him. And then let's see. Does he have... I can actually take that off the list. Does he have any ranged weapons? Yeah, he just has a big mace in his hands is all he has. So he doesn't have any ranged weapons. Alright, the ogres continue to bleed. The rats are either sleeping or bleeding. Min,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
So these guys have got it all handled. I'm gonna go over here and hang out with Ellen. God bless America. There we go. Hi. What are we doing? I took care of the rats. Now what?
Did you eat them?
No, but I'm sure there'll be some pulverized ones left for you.
Well, there's like some stuff up there we don't want to mess with right now, so we were coming back this way. There's
Okay.
no way around, so.
Oh. Well, I did leave a room on fire back there. Probably not a good thing. That's about all I'm gonna do. I've got no other idea what to do.
Okay.
So
All right.
I will just be going wherever Talon goes.
And Brother Tuck steps up next to Quint and calls out, "You're doing a fine job. The blessings of Clangadden and St. Cuthbert are with us this day." And I need to double check, but I really think that I just gave him all. Yeah. I gave him all. All melee type spells. I didn't really give him anything to. I didn't really give him anything to fight with. Because he's a healing cleric. Alright. Let's just double check over here. Yep. That's about all. He can't attack anything with those, so he just kind of gives encouragement from the back rank. And the gnolls. The yammering of the gnolls gets louder in these rooms up here. And the bugbear is dead, so we're going to take the bugbear off of the initiative order. Alcott. Well, now, problem is... Oh, no. Alcott and the other guys, they got the Ogre Patrol Leader they can shoot at, so... 4 mercenary retainers shoot at the Ogre Patrol Leader.
Pew pew pew.
And they do. Ooh, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a hit. So 2 hits. For 2 and for 4, a total of 6 damage to this guy. And he howls. But it's a howl of rage more than pain. Or more than... Yeah, it's a rage pain. It's a rage pain. Burrell looks at the guy in front of him and says, "Son, you picked the wrong side." And he attacks. Come on. AC 12, that's gonna miss. Archimedes, what would you like to do? You're following Talon back down to the end of the hall. Bob, are you back? Okay.
Seem like it?
I'm guessing he had to step away. Based on what he said before, though, I'm just gonna wager that all these guys will come back down here, and he can tell us later if that's not what he wanted to do. All right, Arcturus, you are up.
Well, I want to take care of the one right before me.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly. Let's try to hit him. That's not gonna hit. I need to hit better. Clang Adam does not look down on me right now.
Yeah, Clang Adam is off playing pinochle with Morden or something.
He's drinking
not-
a beer with St. Cuthbert.
Yeah, he's not paying much attention. Oh, these guys, they got it. They don't need my help.
Really, it's a sad day to be a paladin.
All right, Quint.
Well, since there's a nice new ogre at the end of the hall, he's going to take 2 shots at that.
Okay.
Looks like they got
Oh, well,
Good.
one will hit. Yeah, this one actually looks like he has a little bit tougher hide than the other guys do. Ogres, they choose their patrol leaders and their other leaders basically on who's the biggest, meanest, strongest, and toughest. So, this guy is bigger, meaner, stronger, and a little tougher than the average ogre. You would wager. All right. The your gnoll allies in the hall, they follow Archimedes back towards the rendezvous. These gnolls over here, they follow the mercenaries down to the hall, continuing to dispatch the rats. And then the mercenaries get there and they look into that room and they look back at the gnolls and they wrinkle their noses and they shake their heads, and the gnolls just sort of chuckle and kind of nodding agreement that no, smell nasty, no go in there. And so that will be sort of their bailiwick. And now that these guards are here in the center of this hallway, and they're seeing the amount of destruction in terms of the corpses of the ogres and the bugbear, and the fact that it doesn't look like Burrell and Archimedes, or Arcturus, I should say, have been even scratched. They are starting to
reconsider their alliance.
They're starting to think about their life choices. And so they have a morale check in their future. So I need to go over here and whoops, that's not it. That's a 2 and that. And and they kind of the front rank of these guys, they look like they're just trying to keep their courage up, and the back rank, they kind of look nervously back towards the ogre patrol leader, and towards you guys, and back towards the ogre patrol leader, and towards you guys, and they seem kind of torn about what to do. But these front two guys, they're going to attack. No, not those guys. These guys. And so one against Arcturus, because they are evil. And miss. One against Virel. Miss. They kind of are licking their lips like, yeah, okay.
It's not too late to repent.
And
turn your thoughts around.
And the ones in the back say, we'll get squished by that ogre.
Then drop your weapons and run behind us.
Yeah. They look like maybe they're thinking about that. Talent.
Have some time.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Well, I am going to run down here and see what the situation looks like because I've been away for a while.
But they don't know. I'm going to slaughter them either way.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
there is a delicious looking soup in the middle of that hallway, but it's being ruined by a bunch of boots. But it's a soup that is ogre guts, bugbear guts, nice ogre fat. There's some probably choice cuts of bugbear
It's even
shank that would be available up there, but it's just all being trampled by these humans. They just wasting so much.
Let's get down and feast right now.
I'm just going to yell up and go, hey, Burrell Arcturus, have you offered to pay these guys to lay their arms down?
They don't have the choice. Either they lay their arms down or I lay them down for them.
If they put their arms down, you can't kill them.
That's not true. I still have my sword.
They would be defenseless at that point. And
They can still fight. They do have two fists. When both arms are missing, I will let them go.
That's about the time that Min's just like, why is he always yelling?
So everybody knows exactly where he is.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we can make sure stray arrows go that direction.
Try it. You will miss me.
You don't have a clue what I'm thinking, so hush you.
Oh, you're thinking. You didn't say you were thinking.
No, I said that's nothing. That was a conversation between me and the GM.
Oh, okay. My gut told me it was so.
Huh.
Yep, Clegg Edit is all-knowing.
Uh-huh.
And he can smell heresy across entire rooms.
Yeah, usually because you stink.
No, that's just insulting.
Well,
And
that's
it's
what
because of the
happened.
troll guts.
Anyway,
that was my turn.
Okay. The ogre patrol leader. He is looking down the hallway. He is seeing how things are looking, and he just very grimly stalks up right behind these two and looks down at them and just and the meaning is lost on the meaning is lost on you of the individual words, but the tone and the look is like,
do better.
You guys better hold up, what you're supposed to do, or I'm gonna smush you. Seems to be what message he's trying to get across. The rats are all dead, so we don't have to deal with them. The ogres are dead, so we don't have to deal with them. Min, you are up.
Well, since I don't want to be around this guy yelling. Well, wait, he's over here. Thank God. So
Yeah, he's up in the middle of the hallway. Yeah.
Well, we still can hear him.
Yeah.
And these are our guys, right? Just making sure? Okay.
Yep.
So I look at Archimedes and go, what now?
The other way. If the fire's out.
I don't know if the fire's out. I kind of left it burning.
Well, that's what he says. You guys can go see if the fire is out.
Oh, okay. So I'll start heading this way.
Okay.
That's it.
And Brother Tuck will look at Talon and will say, "Isn't the glory of Clangadin and Saint Cuthbert wonderful? How they are shining on us this day and giving us glorious victory over these accursed enemies."
We are truly blessed.
You're really smoking something, aren't you?
Pretty much.
We're smoking the blessing of Clangadin and St. Cuthbert.
Fuck a duck.
And he says, Brother Tuck says, "Well, I'm not smoking anything right now, but in my pouch I do have some nice pipeweed. Maybe when we get to the end of this fight, if you have a pipe, I could share some with you. You might like it."
Yeah, maybe then I'll be seeing these beings that you pray to.
You're
And
lucky out of crusading distance.
yeah. And the out of the room come a few gnolls over here. So and you can hear more gnoll baying going on this way. And that is what happens there. Okay, Alcott, he and the others will turn their crossbows on the big ogre in the back. And so there's one shot. Miss. 2 shot. Miss. 3 shot. Miss. 4 shot. Oh, exactly on the money. Hit that. So 2 hits. And that's no, just 1 hit. So 2 damage. All right. And Burrell shakes his head and takes a whack at the guy in front of him. Oh, that'll hit. And 9 damage. He with a single blow, he both disarms this guy and then just cuts down like through his shoulder and partway into his sternum, and the guy just gives a strangled cry and he falls in a heap of his own blood, and his weapon clatters to the ground, and Burrell says, "I told you you should reconsider." And then Archimedes, you want to follow up on your suggestion to Min?
Yes.
Okay, and you're gonna let the gnolls know? Okay. Alright, Arcturus.
Let's get to smiting.
Yep. 7, that'll hit.
Finally, Clang Adam blesses my slash.
10 damage. Okay, how do you kill this? How do you kill this guy?
Just a clean swipe into his body.
Okay.
Oh,
he screams, and he falls.
Repent, sinner!
Yeah, and he screams and he falls, and these other 2 guards, they start looking back over their shoulder, and they're
2
looking
guards?
at.
I just see 1.
Oh my god! Did we have this thing again?
Yep.
Jeez.
There were always just 3 guards for me. Didn't know there were 2 behind them.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. So
So unworthy that I can't even see them.
yeah, the guy you see there, and then there's another guy in the other.
Yeah, I thought so.
In the other.
I just see the left guy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other thing, and I see it too. God, I don't know what's going on with this thing. All right. So that's Arcturus. Quint.
Yeah, he's gonna take 2 more shots at the ogre guy back there.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's a hit. So 2 solid hits.
All right, finally, if I can do some decent damage for a change.
Ooh, 7 and 1, 8. Well.
Better than before.
But that will bloody this guy. So he is now bloodied. And your ogre, or your gnolls, they will... Whoops. They will come down here, and they will run along this way, and then the gnoll leader, Gith, will give a message, and one of these guys will run down the hall and start barking out Archimedes. You can hear him saying to the gnolls, saying, "Oh, we are going around the other way. Come, follow me." And then he picks up a couple of rats and stuffs them in his pocket.
All right.
And
Gotta love snack time.
yeah. Anything else? Okay. All right. So these 2 guards, they're gonna make another morale check. This time they get a substantial penalty. Okay. They say,
Time's closing.
it's either you kill us or the priests are gonna kill us. And I really never liked ogres anyway. And they turn around and they try to hack at this guy.
Finally.
And So they will take a whack. That's a miss, and that's a miss. And now this ogre behind them seems really angry at them. And some things happen over here in areas where you can't see, and so it goes here, it goes here, it goes here, and then somebody comes here, and then this goes here. All right. So that is what happens on that turn. And Talon, you are up.
Well, if I heard anything Archimedes said, and I see him run by, I'll probably figure out what he's doing, and I'm gonna head that way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you saw Min run that way. You saw Archimedes is running that way. All right. Ogre Patrol Leader. He is badly wounded now, and two of the humans have turned on him, so he has a decision to make.
Who to kill first?
Yeah, that's basically the decision he makes. And he's gonna go after the guard that you guys cannot see. He's gonna go after guard 3.
Good. The invisible guy is finally going to go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, armor class -4, and he attacks him with 9 points of damage. Okay, he just brings his big club down on him, or his big mace down on him, and you hear the crunching of this guy's skull as he gets just driven into the stone of the
Doesn't he
floor.
get
Well, a quick death.
a -4 for the guy being invisible?
No, he doesn't. And even if he did, it would still hit armor class 0. So, yeah, and so that guy is toast. All right, and then we are back to you.
Okay. So, Min's like,
Okay.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, and indeed, you guys see that the fire has burned itself out.
Yay.
All of this stuff that was cloth is smoldering, and there are 2 very charred and very crispy corpses there. Min, as you come here, you will see the following. Alright, you will see a hallway opened up here, and you will see a hallway opened up here. And there's a room beyond the doorway across the hall. You can see coming out of that door are several gnolls that do not look friendly. And they kind of laugh gleefully when they see a person in cloth with no protection at all.
And about that time, she reaches into her bag out of her pouch, and she picks up a couple of gold coins and looks at the gnolls and speaks in gnoll and goes, The rest of your fellows have joined us. We pay good wages, have clean beds, good food. Want to join us?
And a big army.
In fact, I've got a sign-on bonus right here. And she clinks the coins in her hands.
And they
And we don't have smelly ogres.
They look at you and they say, "You have enough gold for a whole pack?"
Oh, I've already got most of your pack, so this would be all yours. Just yours. Trust me, I speak true. We already employ other gnolls before we came here, and they are helping us here. So why don't you join us? We have a big place, and we're remodeling it so that it has nice new rooms for you guys, all clean straw, clean bedding, fresh food every day, a pay.
It have review on kayak?
Why, yes it does. And in fact, it's got one of those ratings that goes right over the falls.
Oh, make a charisma check.
God.
And I'm going to give you a bonus because you're clinking coins. So we'll roll and see.
But no bonus for that smooth talking there?
Fuck! No! Don't I have advantage from the chat room or something I could re-roll?
Do you?
I don't know. I don't have any place to track that.
I think they've been tracking it on the levels on your tracker, where it says what the levels are. There's an inspiration thing there.
Yeah,
No,
just
what do you-
put inspiration in as a class.
Yeah.
And then,
Do you have anything marked there?
I do not.
Does anybody have?
she can have mine.
I have mine.
Okay.
You should have mine.
Well, you can only use one inspiration at a time. So, Talon spoke up first. So, Min,
Okay.
go ahead and take Talon's inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay, I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, yes, with the clink of gold, you are getting a +4 bonus. So 16 just
barely
matches.
make it.
Just matches what you need, and they turn around and they say, "We got better offer. Kill the ogre."
I love those.
And then at that point in time, she basically, if they're still looking at her or whatever, she tosses each one of
The
them
coin.
gold and keeps the rest of it until they're done fighting.
And they capture, or they catch the golds out of the air, and they bite on them, and they smile and they say, "Yes, okay, follow us. We kill ogre." And they turn around like they're gonna head back the other way.
Okay.
So,
She
Brother
kind of looks
Tuck.
through the door at Talon and goes, "I got more recruits."
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lord that's going to get worried about this giant gnoll army we got.
We're gonna take a whole kingdom.
And all right, so Brother Tuck is encouraging the troops and sort of preternaturally gets this sense that something momentous is happening. And he says, "I feel that St. Cuthbert is with us. I feel like the tide of the battle is turning in our favor." And then you guys who are in the hallway, I guess Arcturus has picked up some gnoll, right? Does he?
Yes, I speak gnoll.
Okay, yeah. You hear the gnolls passing the word, and the two gnolls in the back said, "What? Better offer." Oh, and then they say, "We eat ogre tonight," and they haul off and they start attacking this ogre in front of them. So let's see. Oh, that's a hit, and that's a miss, and inflict 2 damage. And then this ogre, he bellows and he turns back at the gnolls, very, very surprised. Alcott and the others, they will go ahead and they will use their crossbows. That's 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss. Oh, hey, somebody hit for 2 damage. Okay, this poor ogre leader is gonna look like a pincushion here at the end of this battle.
Good.
Uriel, leave the place for me. I'll take him in combat.
And
You're gonna
Uriel
have to
says,
fight them for it.
"Yeah."
There's a
Uriel.
space. There's one dead guy.
Uriel says, "All right, I'll run in, swing, and then leave you a spot." So he comes up here, and he makes an attack, and that is okay. Oh, he misses. So then he will step back. And then Archimedes, you're going to run on with the
And run over
after
there.
those guys, okay? And then Arcturus, you can go up. Aww,
Wait, that hurts.
phooey.
Like Clang Aiden's with you.
Yeah.
Hey, don't miss! Look at me! I missed!
Quint, you are up.
Trying to taunt him.
Yeah.
He'll take his 2 shots at the ogre there.
That one is a hit.
Okay.
Or I should say the AC2 is a hit for 6 damage. Oh, wow. This guy is really looking woozy now. He's got so many arrow and crossbow bolts sticking out of him. He could open his own shop. And your gnolls, well, they go running over here, and they come up. They come up here behind. They come up behind Archimedes. These guys will come on up here, and then your retainers that I keep forgetting about, they come scrambling up here as well. Everybody headed that way. This last poor guard here, he's gonna go and try to attack the big ogre. Oh, he actually hits him.
He's going to kill him. I see it coming. Oh, no.
No, he's not.
Nope.
All right.
Barely pokes him.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and many spaces away, there is a conference going on up here. There is a conference going on in the book here. And what do. Okay. 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 All right. Yes. Oh. Okay. Well, that's what happens. All right. Then. Talon, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna run up here and say, did I hear that you recruited these guys as I'm going by?
Yep.
Okay.
Just tell them you're with me.
Is this really an ogre up here?
No, that's the ogre that was supposed to be in the stupid hallway.
I see an ogre there.
Yeah, I see an ogre there.
That's right.
No,
I didn't do your take.
He's not there. Ignore him. That is a phantom. Trust me.
Oh.
As
It's
the
an
DM,
illusion.
Okay. What do I see down this way?
What you see down this way. God, so that's why it wasn't showing up there, because the stupid thing had never moved from there. I don't know.
I was really scared for those gnolls.
All right. Yeah. I'll give you a quick description of what you see in there. 120. 120. What is it? It's this one here. This place appears to have been another visitor's chamber, but the plastered walls are broken and smoke-stained from the struggles of the past. Several couches have been shoved together to form a huge bed in the northeast corner. Several empty sacks lie on the floor, and nearly a full barrel of ale is near the west door. A large table and rude chair in the northwest corner, a big yellowish cheese, and several hard sausages lie atop the table beside an empty gallon jug. Under the table is an iron chest. 9 spears, 3 morning stars, and 2 long swords lie piled by the south door. And this place smells like ogre.
Okay, so a lot like Arcturus. Okay.
Can't hear you.
I'm gonna go peek around the corner here up this other door.
Okay, and as you peek around this corner, you see a bunch of gnolls. It looks like this is part of your new recruits.
Yeah.
In this room that you just ran into, the fireplace on the west wall of this room shows that special folk were housed here. 3 battered old chairs are still in place by a broken bed of large size. A wooden box stands near the bed with a small keg nearby. Several old cloaks hang from wall hooks. And this place smells of gnoll. So Probably a room inhabited by your...
Yeah, better gnoll than ogre.
Yes. Okay. And then the ogre. Well, he now doesn't know what to do. He now feels like the
exciting man.
most recent people to betray him probably have gotten his wrath. So he's going to turn and try to attack these gnolls. He just seems like he's in a desperate fury now. To just smash and kill something. Oh, that'll hit. And deal 6 points of damage to this gnoll here. It doesn't quite bloody him, but bashes him, tries to hit him on the head and misses and hits him in the shoulder. And the gnoll cries out in pain. Min, you are up.
So where did Talon go? He went through this whole thing?
He kept going in front of you. He kept going this way.
I ran past the ogre so fast he didn't see me.
So I go over here and look at this mess.
Okay. You come up here and look at this mess. Well, what shall we see here? For at least 100 feet of its length, and since you are here, you will be able to see a little bit of what is now here. Oh, no. Gosh, dadgummit. Come on. You'll be able to see a little bit of what is here. I'll give you like 10 feet of view here.
Jesus.
And I'll give you like 10 feet of view over here. Alright, so as far as your eyes can see in this hallway, it's littered with bones. Skeletons of humans and humanoids are mixed in a terrible jumble. Many skulls and loose bones appear to be gnawed. The complete skeletons, though, still wear sundered armor, dented caps, or sprawl by broken shields. Bent and broken weapons likewise testify to a great melee having taken place here. 100, 200, perhaps more, all met their death here. Further progress along the corridor requires carefully picking a path between those grim remains of the temple hordes.
Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so I will very carefully nudge a couple of the bones and then try to step over here in this little patch to kind of look further around, trying to avoid stepping on them.
Okay, you nudge some of the bones and then you step on them, and you cannot avoid, you purposely moved some bones and you moved out into this area, and you hear in front of you, and you hear in the distance behind you, you hear a rattling, like the rattling of many, many bones.
No.
And as you look here, you start to see out of the pile of bones Alright, come on. Oh, no, oops. Wrong tool. that's why nothing was happening. You start to see 10 skeletons stand. And then way in the distance behind you, you hear another noise as if more skeletons are standing in the bones. And the skeletons in front of you appear to be human-sized. And they kind of look in your direction with a malevolence that only skeletons can have.
I back up and like raise my hands like sorry. And about that time I let loose a blood-curdling scream.
And
that's my action.
That's an appropriate reaction.
And the gnolls over here look at you and say, "What'd you do that for? That bad juju there."
Bad juju.
Bad juju, my butt. Okay, that's my action. So you guys probably hear this, like, one of those horrifying screams that you hear in horror movies.
Yes, it's the Jamie Lee Curtis in the sound booth.
I'm so deep in troll guts, I hear nothing.
Yeah. All right,
well, stop blowing in troll guts.
Well, I need to step over one.
Brother Tuck sees that some things have changed in the party's favor. At least they appear to have, from his point of view. He doesn't know that somebody else has gone and done the Indiana Jones thing of inadvertently tripping a trap that is about to kill them all. But he continues to sing the praises of Clangadden and St. Cuthbert. All right, the gnolls. Well, now the gnolls have some decisions to make.
Shoot the crossbow at the ogre.
The Talon, you hear the gnolls out here, and Min, you'll hear this too. The gnolls out here say, "Okay, these people are rich, but they're really dumb. They just made the skeletons wake up in the hall. We need help." And so at that point, several of these gnolls peel. They run past Talon. They go, "Oh, hello. There's skeletons back there. Find someplace to hide." And then they will run up this way, and they will say, "Oh, if you big fighter, you go first. Otherwise, stay out way." And then let's see. These other guys will attack the. Ogre. This gnoll will attack and move out of the way with his sword. He misses. The other guy next to him will attack and hit for 1 point of damage. And then when this guy moves out of the way, you hear a thunk from beyond the arrow slit as this guy back here fires his crossbow bolt at the ogre. And so...
That's a pretty big crossbow.
Yes, so it... actually it is. It deals a little bit more damage than... but
It deals no damage at all.
Is that a ballista?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a heavy crossbow that's mounted on a turret, so it's not quite a ballista,
So
but
it's a scorpion.
it has it's kind of a scorpion, so it has a bit of a bigger damage than your standard crossbow. So then your allies will fight, and I guess that now means the guy there, so we'll roll for him. So it's 5 attack rolls now. There's 1, which is a miss, and then these guys get the +1 because they were part of the bless. 2, that's a miss. 3, that's a hit. 4, that's a miss. And 4 points of damage. He's just barely hanging on.
1 point of life.
1 point of life left. And then Burrell will step up here and will take a swing. He gets a thing, he misses. So then he steps back. Archimedes continues. You run towards Min's scream. And the gnolls behind Archimedes, they're like, what'd she scream for? She killed big hall full of rats. Nothing scare her. And then Arcturus, you are up. You get a chance to
miss.
Well, maybe to hit. Hopefully to hit.
Hey,
yes.
And right. I don't even need to roll.
Well, just roll anyway. See how much damage, how badly you kill him. 8 damage. So how do you kill this big?
Since he has his back to me, I jump on him with my sword.
Okay. All right. And he goes tumbling to the ground and is out of the fight.
No time to rest. I need to look what's happening at the screen area. How much can I move?
Yeah, you can move that. Actually, you can get all the way into this. All the way into this whole hallway.
Then I'll fly into the hallway.
Okay.
Can I move?
Probably up. Yeah, probably there would be good.
Good. I will stand right behind Min. Min, you protect me, right?
All right. Sure.
Take my sword.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this sword?
I have a big great sword on my back. You can take it.
And why you're not invisible, I don't know.
I also... Okay, step behind me then.
I will when it's my turn.
I'll wait for it.
And just for giggles and grins, we'll show you what's down there, so you guys know what is here. And then Quint. All of the immediate enemies seem to have gone, but the way is clear ahead. And has Quint picked up any gnoll at this point, or not?
No, not really. It hasn't been anything to focus on. I mean, just what he's heard. So he's not really fluent in it. So
okay.
But he saw Arcturus charge through there, so he'll follow Arcturus and pass Talon there and come up here.
Okay, so then all of your guys here, they will run around and they will get up in here.
The named gnolls are coming.
Yes. That means that we get to create a bunch of new names for new allies between now and
we have more
next-
worshippers of Clang
next
Adam
session.
soon.
Yeah, yes, potentially, yes.
Oh, most definitely.
They're gonna have there's gonna be the first Gnoll Church of Clang Adam.
Oh, yes. The very church of Clang Adam.
All right, guards. Okay, so, Talon, why don't you go ahead and start deciding what you're gonna do while I do something up here. So go ahead and talk about what you're doing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go see about what men stirred up.
Ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
we need to take care of the troubles that Min is causing.
Excuse me?
Yes, you are excused. You can go now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And with go, I mean go behind me.
I will on my next turn.
Oh,
All right, somebody's breathing into their mic, so...
Sorry.
lots of skeletons.
Yeah.
What a nice bony situation you've gotten us into, man.
Look at all of our friends that'll help us.
Yeah, I see that.
Red? Accomplices.
No, we just hired them. They're
Yeah.
employees now. So they're
It's true.
friends.
But
That
they're
means
newly hired employees.
And you can't kill them.
Well, you can. It just would be morally wrong.
That's what I'm getting at. You can't kill them. It
Why
goes-
should I? I love gnolls.
goes against the code.
Yes, treachery is against my code. That's right. I will not attack someone who I just hired. Or who someone else from a group hired. We're just a giant mercenary business. Well, maybe we can open a guild or something like that.
I think we're gonna have the first Gnoll village.
No village, no castle, no cathedral.
Well, the Gnolls can build a village outside of the moat house.
And build a great cathedral for Clang Adam.
I don't know how great it'll be, but they can build one.
A shit house of Clang Adam. I don't know if they're good architects, so we'll see what we can do. We'll build a shrine for sure.
All right. So, I'm sorry, Talon, were you going to try to attack any of these guys?
Sure, why not?
With a bow on a skeleton?
With my sling on a skeleton.
Oh,
Yeah.
a sling. Well, good luck
Yeah,
hitting
sling.
anything between those ribs.
Actually, it's bludgeoning damage, so...
Oh, in that
weirdly
case, it's actually good.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, it doesn't take in... D&D doesn't take into account that sling stones or sling bullets are very tiny objects. They're just bludgeoning damage. So,
Yeah, then it's actually way better against skeletons.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna target this one.
Okay.
And we still get that +1.
Yeah, that thing lasts, in this edition, that thing lasts for a long time. So, okay.
I'm assuming hitting armor class 0 hits.
Yes.
I did 3 damage.
Okay. I'm trying to just double check if. All right. Mostly edge-piercing weapons, inflict on blunt weapons with to cause normal damage. Okay, so 3 damage, and I'm sorry, ping the one you were looking at because I was looking up a couple of things while you were doing that. Ping, yeah, okay, that guy.
Question: how do you ping?
You just
Click and hold down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So it's 3. All right. Okay. Ogre Patrol Leader is dead. Min, you are up.
Okay. So I will take the sword that Arcturus gave me and walk
Take the
off.
big two-handed sword.
And walk off with it.
Okay. Are you remaining visible this
Once
whole time?
I get to a point like over here, I will sit on the barrel and pull up my cloak and wait.
Okay.
just
Put on.
got robbed.
You mean you will think about your ring and you will go invisible?
Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
got my cloaks mixed up.
Okay. So. Whoop. All right. Archimedes, you see Min come in, go over, sit down on a barrel, and she disappears. Doesn't look like she fell into the barrel. She just sits on the barrel and then poop.
Oh,
So maybe she found the barrel of teleportation.
could be. Could be.
Did you really take my two-handed sword?
Yes.
Christ.
You said you handed it to me.
No, I said take it from my back. I don't have it in my hand.
Okay, so I took it from your back as I walked by.
Great.
All right, Brother Tuck. Brother
That's going on
Tuck
a list.
gets a. He finally hears a message from somebody that can speak Gnoll that, there's undead. So he trots up here. He gives some blessings to and some gold pieces to the gnolls. And he just hands out a gold piece each to the gnolls. And he gives one to this poor guy here. And then he comes up here and he is like, oh, yes,
Hey, bro, Tuck.
big army.
Get up with your talisman.
Yes, I will get my holy symbol, but I'm all tired from that big long run.
Yeah. Take your time.
So the gnolls now, they will come boiling out into this area and they just
Stay right here. We don't want to get surrounded.
clatter onto the... You know what? I forgot to do something important.
Hey, right.
I
Don't want to get surrounded.
I forgot to do this.
To give them a turn.
Do this.
Oh, yes, they don't have a turn.
And then
I'm fine with that.
and then these guys over here. They will get this. And then they will go here. Okay, so we're on knoll number 9. So skeleton is the skeleton will go like right there, and the gnoll skeleton will go like right there. Okay, all right. So the gnolls, you warned them not to.
Just stay here to not get surrounded.
Okay. So they will sort of come up and they'll save you a spot there. And then Brother Tuck says, "Oh, save me a spot up there. I can help against undead. And
Same here.
All right, and they all just sort of get into position here as much as possible, and these guys come up as reinforcements from
So
over
many
here.
gnolls.
Yes.
It's really a
All
terrifying horde.
Yes, and we have a few minutes left, so probably at the end of this round, we're going to call it for the evening. And I'll tell you how I'm going to deal with experience, because yes, we're still in a combat, but you've kind of cleaned out one quadrant, so I am going to do experience for that quadrant. But
This really is a big dungeon.
yeah, if you guys wind up leveling, you cannot level up until you get a rest. So that will be the
So just lay down in the bones and sleep.
yeah. All right, so these gnoll skeletons, they come running up, and they are armed. Whoops.
Oh, he's surrounded.
Well, there's bless it. Come on. There you go. Now you do. And this guy here is. All right. So, there's going to be one of them attacks a gnoll. Two of them will attack Talon. So gnoll skeleton, and they will. So one attacking a gnoll is armor class that. So. Come on. Miss. And then two of them attacking Talon. Oh, that's a hit. And that's a miss. So, Talon, you take 2 damage from one of the gnoll skeletons attacking you. And Alcott says, "All right, boys, I guess we should go around the other way. That way is pretty crowded." And so this guy falls in with them, and Alcott or Burrell will sort of fall in with these guys, and they'll just sort of come on around over here, and will eventually make their way into this room where Min is sitting. They don't even realize that Min is there.
Just throw the barrel over.
Yep. All right. And mercenary leader is with them. Purell, Archimedes. This hall filled up quickly, and you see some undead skeletons up here. And I'll tell you, you guys would know from adventuring school, those of you who shoot ranged weapon with arrows, you know that piercing and slashing weapons will do half damage to skeletons. So if you have something other than arrows you can use, or other than swords, it would be advisable.
Yeah, no, all I have are arrows and a longsword, so.
Okay. I mean, you can
But I'll,
you can attack with the theory that some damage is better than none.
yeah.
Okay.
With the +1. Oh.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, that will hit. And 2 hits. Okay. Which one are you shooting at? From where you are?
Probably the corner one here.
Okay. Alright, so go ahead and roll damage for those 2 hits. Yeah, a club or a staff or something like that. Oh!
5 damage. Yeah.
Total of 5 damage. So, 5. Alright. Not quite bloodied. Arcturus, what would you like to do? Got skeletons to the left, skeletons to the right.
Is a Morningstar piercing damage or blunt? Since it has spikes on its head, but it still has the mace behind the spikes.
Yes, let me take a
both.
look and see how it is classified in this particular edition, because
I know my broadsword should be slashing damage.
yes,
It's classified as both piercing and bludgeoning.
Dunno. Okay.
Yep.
I
You're
put
right.
my broadsword back in its sheath and take out my Morningstar from his side.
Okay.
It's clobbering time.
All right.
I'll move right here and actually forget the whole thing I just did. I take out my holy symbol
Aha.
and try to turn back the tide of the left undead.
Okay, so Arcturus. Let's. Okay, come on. There we go. And let me pull up the character sheet and go to the.
Turn. Is it on spells? Nope.
It's under turning, the turning tab.
Oh yes, there's a turning tab. I forgot completely.
And what level are you now?
I'm level 4.
Level 4. Okay, so I guess.
And there are skeletons.
Yeah. So go ahead and just click the turn attempt, and we'll see what your result is, and then from the table we can tell.
Holy crap.
Oh, 20. Wow. Actually, you see with that. You're a second level.
Yep.
You're a second level priest. So, yes, you successfully turned them.
Stay where you are, undead, or move back, but don't come closer.
Yeah, actually, it's not a matter of them staying. They look at Arcturus and their bones begin to quake, and en masse, they all just run away. And you can hear them crunching across the bones, and then you hear their bony little feet clattering on the cobbles as they run away. So that is Arcturus doing some good. Quint.
Well, all I've got slashing and piercing weapons, and it's kind of crowded up there to shoot. So, didn't that bugbear have a Morningstar?
That bugbear had a bugbear-sized Morningstar.
Yes. That's a great mace.
Is that something I could even potentially use?
It would be a two-handed weapon for you. So now, as a ranger, I don't know if you can use a shield in any case, but it would be a two-handed weapon, so you'd lose your two-weapon fighting, and And if you are not proficient with it, then there might be some minuses or something like that.
Plus, it might be pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
It's a. What's weird? The cutoff for large in this edition is 7 feet. So it would be like a. It would be as though, I think in the game of baseball, or in the game of cricket for Europeans.
I know baseball.
Yes, the bats are all a standard length, regardless of the size of the batter. But if you would imagine, it would be like a baseball bat if they ranged in size for someone like Shaquille O'Neal. Or probably a better thing, since these do change, it would be kind of like a golf club for Shaquille O'Neal if you were a 5 foot tall person trying to use that. It's like, okay, you could use it. It would be a little awkward, but you could use it.
You need both ends. Understandable.
Yeah, I might be better off just trying to get them.
Hey, you can take the sword sheet off my back. I already lost my sword.
Yeah, didn't work out well for you when somebody took that. I'll just come up here and
not me more.
I'll see what I can do against that guy.
Okay, just whack with your 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, that might have better luck than that Morning Star.
Well, one hit, the AC 6 will hit. And then half damage with a longsword, so...
I've also taken my...
No, it's always at least one, so you can't have one. It does...
I tickled his funny bone.
Yep. You cracked a rib. And your gnolls. They all come out here, and there just a couple of you who hear, couple of you who speak Gnoll will hear them say things like, "Oh, I hope that's not Grandpa," as they come up and try to get in position to make some attacks on these guys. Let's see. Nope, that's not one of yours. That's not one of yours. Okay, these are... Where are your guys? I seem to have misplaced some of your gnolls, I think. I don't think I have all of them. Well, maybe I do have all of them. Alright. So, oh, that's the other one. Okay, that's why I couldn't find him. Nope, that's not him. Alright.
Yeah, I was saying maybe we need different tokens for ours versus yours.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. Well, they're now all going to be yours, so I have to come up with names for them during the week. All right, we will. What was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. All right, so 6 null attacks. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, come on. There we go. 1. And then 2. And then 3. Oh, that's a hit. 4. 5. Yeah, they really do seem like they're 6, so 2 of them hit, but they seem very much like they're scared they might be fighting Grandpa. So
they don't want to hurt Grandpa. I can understand.
Yeah. So there's 1 for 4 and 1 for 5, so that's 2 and 2. So we'll just say it's 2 guys that are on this guy, so -4. All right, and that doesn't quite bloody him. All right, everybody, that exactly does take us to time. So we will leave this there. And players, thank you guys so much for joining me this evening for this game. Viewers, hope you have enjoyed this, whether you've been watching us over on the Twitch or over on the YouTube. We are here most Saturday nights playing this game, and for those of you who haven't recognized this, we are in the original Temple of Elemental Evil, and this is the kind of dungeon that Gary Gygax set up for his players. So it's nice and fun to kind of go back and revisit these old things and see just how they used to have to fight things before you had death saves and all kinds of other modern conveniences that you have in 5th edition D&D. If you followed along and enjoyed us this evening on Twitch, we'd love it if you follow or subscribe to the channel. Over on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like the stream, share the stream, tell your friends about the stream, and click the post notification bell so that you know every time new videos or new streams pop up. And before we leave, does any of you players have any announcements between now and next Saturday? Okay, hearing none, I am going to double check the Alright. Yes, next Saturday night we will be playing as usual, but between now and then, for the benefit of those of you on chat, in tomorrow afternoon, 8 o'clock, we will, tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we will be continuing our dungeon crawl for the Planeswalking game of Walker of Waterdeep. They are inside the interior of a great ziggurat. Yes. And they are attempting to thwart the plans of one King Suleiman as they play through a plane that is inspired by the Arabian Nights release from this. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And thanks for the subscription. That's wonderful. Eve. And then we have on Monday night, we will do Monster Monday, 8 p.m. That is our look at the school mascots from Strixhaven. Then on Thursday night, we will be back for our 5th edition Sword Coast Chronicles game, where we are going through the stories of the different published campaigns from Wizards of the Coast, and we are right in the middle of the big fight against Imrith in Storm King's Thunder. So lots of combat going on. All 3 games are in the middle of big epic combats right now. So that's kind of fun. And then Saturday night we'll be back, and we're now on a pace of releasing 2 new Lore Friday videos direct to YouTube every Friday during the day. So watch those. We're kind of going through all of the constituent adventures from Out of the Abyss campaign. And last thing we will do is I will go to the Twitch and see if anybody is streaming some D&D, and we will go raid them. So let's take a look at that here and then here. All right. Well, first ever campaign with Mr. Unlucky. So let's go ahead and raid Mr. Unlucky. Go over there and show him some support along with his player.